Are you tired of a handful of billionaires running our economy? Well, if you are, you have come to the right place. You know, what excites me so much as I go around the country is to see the incredible energy of hundreds of thousands of people who love this country but know we can do so much better. We started this campaign at 3% in the national polls. We have come a long way in 10 months. And the reason that we have done as well as we have, the reason that we have defied all expectations is that we are doing something very radical in American politics. We're telling the truth. And the truth is not always pleasant. It's not always what we want to hear. But we cannot go forward unless we deal with the realities of American society today, and that is what we are going to do. Truth number one is that today we have a corrupt campaign finance system with Wall Street and billionaires spending unlimited sums of money, which is undermining American democracy. To my mind, democracy is not complicated. It is one person, one vote. You want to vote for me? Great. You don't? That's okay. But what I do not want to see are billionaires spending unlimited sums of money buying elections and undermining the democracy which has made our country so great. And that is why, together, we are going to overturn this disastrous Citizens United Supreme Court decision. And that is why we are going to move to public funding of elections. And that is why we are going to take on vigorously those cowardly Republican governors who are trying to suppress the vote. And I say to those cowardly Republican governors, if you are afraid of a free and fair election, get out of politics, get another job. When in our country today We have the Koch brothers and a handful of other billionaires spending hundreds of millions of dollars to elect candidates who represent the wealthy and the powerful. That's not democracy, that is oligarchy. And the people of our country will not tolerate oligarchy. But it is not just a corrupt campaign finance system. It is a rigged economy, an economy in which we have today a grotesque level of income and wealth inequality, which is unsustainable and un-American. Now, the Congress may not talk about it much, the media may not talk about it much, but it is unacceptable to me and the American people when the top 0.1% now owns almost as much wealth as the bottom 90%. It is unacceptable to me that the wealthiest 20 people own more wealth than the bottom half of America, 150 million people. Now, I want to give you one idea, one example of what a rigged economy is about. Turns out that the wealthiest family in this country is the Walton family of Walmart. Turns out that the wealthiest family in America who owns Walmart pay their workers wages that are so low that many of those workers have to go on Medicaid and food stamps in order to survive. And what a rigged economy is about is that the middle class taxpayer pays more in taxes to subsidize the employees of the wealthiest family in America. That's a rigged economy. So I say to the Walton family, the wealthiest family in America, get off of welfare, pay your workers a living wage. The United States of America today is the wealthiest country in the history of the world, but almost nobody knows that. And the reason for that is we have people working 2 or 3 jobs. Mom is working, dad is working, the kids are working, marriages are stressed out, parents don't have time to spend with their kids. And despite all of that, 58% of all new income generated goes to the top 1%. You know what we are going to do together? We're going to create an economy that works for all of us, not just the 1%. And we are going to tell the billionaires in corporate America that they are going to have to start paying their fair share of taxes. And when we talk about a rigged economy, we are going to end the absurdity of millions of our people working for $8, $9 an hour because you can't make it on $8 or $9 an hour? That is why we are going to raise the minimum wage to a living wage, $15 an hour. And when we talk about a rigged economy, we're going to end the absurdity of women making 79 cents on the dollar compared to men.